live science, a new invention can identify whether or not apples are ripe and ready for harvesting. This will cut down a ton of food waste and help fruit distributors coordinate on shipping.
The project was developed by scientists at MIT and measures the glow of chlorophyll from the fruit skin while under an ultraviolet light. The device is handheld and can be easily carried around to later help farmers in the field.
The developers believe that this device could be used for other produce in the future.
According to The Verge, the health insurance company Aetna plans to make the Apple Watch only $25 for customers and employees, provided you meet their exercise goals.
Apparently, if you purchase their Qantas Assure health insurance policy, you can choose between an Apple Watch and Qantas points, which can be redeemed online.
I know, I'd go for the watch. I could look at so many tiny pictures of ducks.
According to Dogo News, Australia has come out with a new groundbreaking $5 bill. This money of the future not only has a transparent center, but when tilted from side to side, this small image of Federal Pavilion comes to life and the picture of an eastern spinebill flaps its wings as if to fly away. As impressive as these are, however, these are not the most important changes.
The new $5 bill will contain a tactile or touchable feature, allowing it to be identified by the visually impaired. The credit for the introduction of this trait belongs to Connor McLeod, who has been blind since birth. The Australian government plans to add this new addition to future paper money as well.
This is definitely the currency of the future.
Is it just too hard to stand in line while you wait at restaurants? Well, according to CNN, Nissan has got just the thing for you. The Pro Pilot chair is for all those lazy people out there who just don't want to stand. It is the same system that is used in the Serena minivan, the self-driving car. It is equipped with sensors that allow each chair to follow the one in front of it. The empty chair in pole position automatically guides to the back of the line.
According to the New York Times, Amnesty International briefing about the use of torture in Thailand was shut down by 2 policemen. For the last few years, Thailand's government has been controlled by the military, which has led to an increase in torture and abuse.
The public briefing was scheduled to occur in a hotel in Bangkok, the capital. One of the men preparing to deliver the report said it was unclear how they were committing a crime. The officials there said if they gave the briefing, then they would be charged with arrest for breaching Thailand's labor laws. But they both had business visas, which allowed them to work in the country.
Since the start of the military regime, the Thai government has taken many reporters and human rights activists into custody. This is not the first human rights presentation canceled in Thailand, nor is it likely to be the last.
Recently, it was the first presidential debate, and the visions of 2 candidates were drastically different. Trump seems to see a more negative view of the world, while Hillary seems to be more hopeful. This was an interesting debate, with Trump taking a more liberal view of gun control, while Hillary agreeing. This debate was only the first of many, and there is much more to come.
Oh, hey, are you on Instagram?
Yeah, I am. Are you guys?
I am. Me too.
Then you should follow Lesher Yearbook at YB_Lesher.
Do they follow you back?
They do.
Wow, they even post pictures of Lesher students and events.
Yeah, I can't wait until the yearbook comes out.
Me too. Have you bought one yet?
No, I don't really feel like it.
You should.
I have. You can even personalize it.
Wow, maybe I will buy one. How do I?
You can buy one in the front office.
Yeah, it also has a lot of school events, clubs, and more in it.
Well, we should get to class.
Don't forget to follow the Lesher Yearbook on Instagram at YB_Lesher.
And buy the yearbook.
Hello, my name is Madison, and this is Xavier, and we are from Give Next.
We are here to inform you that Cans Around the Oval is coming up.
Cans Around the Oval is where your ELO class collects as many canned foods as possible. We will donate these to the Larimer County Food Bank.
But they can't do it without you.
We are collecting cans from October 3rd to October 7th, and encourage you to bring as many cans as you can to your ELO. You see what I did there?
Yes, but that's not all. We have prizes for the class that donates the most cans.
Yep, we also have prizes for the winning grade level.
You want to know what the prizes are? The winning class will get to tape Dr. Dodd to a wall.
Yep, the winning grade level will get an ELO movie party.
You want to bet on which ELO will win?
Yeah. I bet Miss Bergman's ELO is going to donate the most cans.
My money's on yearbook with Ketterman. Lesher does this every year, and he wants you to be involved.
Donate to the food bank.
Our school is magnificently marvelous.
But when we heard that our school's Advanced Chamber Orchestra was selected by the Colorado Music Education Association to perform at the Broadmoor Hotel in Colorado Springs, we were astonished.
In the last 10 years, we have been selected 4 times for both the harmonic minors as well as the Advanced Chamber Orchestra.
And while you may be thinking, oh, 4 times isn't that much, you do only get to audition for this privilege every 3 years.
Adding on to the challenge, middle schools are rarely even selected. This means our school's orchestra is very talented.
The Advanced Chamber Orchestra will be leaving to the Broadmoor Hotel on January 27th. Songs they will be playing are Sinfonia in D, Las Palmas, and few more.
We have been able to arrange an interview with Miss Obluda and 2 of her students.
Hi, Lesher Middle School. It's Mrs. Obluda, the instrumental music director, and we're here to talk about Advanced Chamber Orchestra and their opportunity to go to CMEA to perform this year. I've got 2 awesome musicians with me. I have
Addie Trineri.
and
Alejandro Lopez.
awesome, and we're excited to answer some questions for you today.
What's exciting about getting to go to CMEA?
I am really excited about performing in front of all the professionals and staying at the Broadmoor.
Which song, so far, is your favorite?
I like Sinfonia in D.
What do you think of Advanced Chamber Orchestra?
I think it's a really good opportunity for people to show their musical talents and to show that they can play at a higher level.
And are you confident that you can play these songs?
Yes.
Good answer. I like it.
All right, Miss Obluda, how did you get to this point?
Well, every 3 years, as a director, you're allowed to submit an audition for CMEA. And what that means is you have to record your group either at a performance or rehearsal. We did a recording session in May last year that lasted about 3 hours. We recorded 4 tunes and sent them off, and a bunch of professional directors from around the state of Colorado meet in the month of June, and they listen to the recordings and decide which groups are kind of towards the top of the heap, and those groups are generally chosen to perform at the Big Music Educators Association in the following January. So we went up against both middle school orchestras and high school orchestras, and we don't know how many were chosen, but we're really honored that we were chosen at all.
Well, you overall just answered your next question, but how does it feel?
Feels awesome, right, guys?
Yeah.
I think it's super exciting. It's a lot of work, and these guys have already experienced how much work it is, but it's worthwhile.
All right. Last question. How confident are you in your students?
No, I'm just kidding. They're going to be great. We have an outstanding ensemble of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders this year. Our low string section is all 8th grade students, which Addie's a part of. And our middle to upper string sections, it's a nice mix. Alejandro is one of our co-section leaders of that group. We've got just outstanding leaders. This is fun for me to see them step out of the box and really challenge themselves.
Well, thank you for your time, guys, and good luck.
Thank you.
In this week of NFL sports, we had the Denver Broncos have a win against the Bengals. That made the Denver Broncos 3-0 and the Bengals were 1-2. Then the Denver Broncos took on Tampa Bay Buccaneers and had a hard win because of 2 things. One, they lost Trevor Siemian in the second quarter because of a left shoulder injury, and in the fourth quarter, their game got delayed because of rain.
What's your season for you? I would say the most rewarding is seeing the guys who've never played before learn some new things and get on the field and have some success. Especially when they have no idea how to play football when they come in, and by the end of the season they're regular players and they're going to keep playing in high school, and so it's exciting for me to see that progression.
Wow, that's cool. How do you think the Lesher Vikings have been doing overall, the 7th grade team?
We started the year out really well. We played some really tough games. We're still trying to find our niche, still trying to find some wins, but we are playing tough. I like the way we play. So we got 3 games left. I'm looking forward to them, and I hope that we can play tough and get 3 wins.
Yeah. How do you feel about the game versus Lincoln?
Lincoln, they played so tough. Those guys they really know how to play. It was a close game, first half, and just had some bad things go our way. A couple fumbles and missed tackles, and they kind of ran away at the end. But it was a really close game for I'd say the first half.
Who's an athlete that comes to mind that is shown in IB Learn profiles?
I would say R.J. McLaren is. He has shown. I would say he's caring. He cares about his teammates probably more than anybody I think else on the team. So I would say he's very caring.
Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Also, for the Lesher 7th grade volleyball, they have won 4 out of the 6 games they played, and their latest win was against the Bolts Phoenixes. Go Lesher! Attention Lesher Vikings! The 8th grade football team had a 19-8 win over the Lincoln Lancers. The Vikings are now 1-3, and the Lincoln Lancers have yet to win a game. Go Vikings!
Here you go. Ready, set, go! Wow, that was awesome, Holden. You really have some fast fingers. Yeah, that was awesome. Anyways, if you want to sign up, go to tinyurl.com/LesherScottTalent. That's a capital L, capital G, and capital T.
Hi, I'm Bruno Sika, your host of HistoryLink, the segment that dedicates telling you all about history of today. On this day, October 6th, a big war happened between Spain and England. In 1796, Spain was an ally of the French Republic. When the coalition formed, Spain declared war on the empires to protect their friend from invasions. The war lasted 6 bloody years, and both countries lost 500,000 people. Spain gained lots of land in the Caribbean, and a special birthday announcement to Mr. Swan, Mr. Reyes, and J.J. Fontana. And that's today's History Link with me, Bruno Sika. Have a great day.
Here are the top 5 talented cats on the internet. Number 5, any cat that can use a toilet. Obviously, any cat that can use a toilet is a genius. Number 4, piano cat. From this viral video, which seems like years ago, this cat is fabulous. Number 3, smart cat. This cat is from a video called Genius Cat, and it can point out a ball under a cup.
Very good.
Number 2, Tartar Sauce, or Grumpy Cat. This cat has a movie. We could not put her in here. Number 1, Shark Cat, also known as Shark Roomba Cat. This cat is so cute as it rides along in its little Roomba in its shark costume.
Having a bad day?
No.
Well, even if you're not, these 10 facts are guaranteed to make you smile. Number 1, even if they've never been able to witness it themselves, blind people smile when they're happy. Smiling is a natural human instinct.
Second, cows have best friends, and they tend to spend the majority of their time together.
Cuddling can help heal wounds due to the release of oxytocin.
Norway once knighted a penguin.
What was that?
Norway once knighted a penguin.
What a fine penguin. Studies show that goats, like us, have accents.
Dolphins have names for one another. Isn't that right, Bushanda?
The only member of the band ZZ Top who doesn't have a beard is the drummer, Mr. Frank Beard.
Worms communicate by snuggling.
No 2 dogs' nose prints are the same, much like human fingerprints.
When you tickle a rat, they actually laugh. The sound waves are just too high for human ears to detect. If you're not smiling now,
you have a problem.
Hello, I am Rachel, co-director and co-writer. And I am Kira, the other co-director and co-writer. And people just don't understand how stressful it is being on camera. I am dying, and just some people like watermelon more than oranges. And we're going to calm down and meditate. Anyways, our show is called What's Up, Buttercup, and it is awesome. Thank you, Kira, and enjoy the show. Buttercup family meeting. Hello, is everybody here? Great. I called this family meeting to attention because, sorry, 1 second. Timmy didn't go to soccer practice even though he was barely sick. I gave you Gatorade, Timmy. This shouldn't happen. Mama!
Mom, no. Just no. Timmy is throwing up everywhere. He could die for all we know.
Could I have an opinion on this?
Buttercup out, Uncle Bob.
I get it. Your last name's Buttercup.
Who's that, Mama? That is a random person called a random viewer who listens to our conversations and likes to talk to us or call us. Pretty creepy, right? Timmy, B, you're grounded for being sick and talking to a sick person. Ugh. Mom, you cannot just ground your children for no reason.
My back's starting to hurt. It's been like, what, since Christmas since I changed the cushions? Could you guys quiet down at least? Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, almost forgot my sit-up.
No, wait. No. I tried. They just won't get along.
Hey Vikings, just a couple updates on the Iron Viking. So Friday, you want to dress as a team because we're going to have the Parade of Champions. And the Parade of Champions is when we introduce your team and you'll make a lap and then you'll go sit with your class. So dress as a team, make it fun tomorrow. Teams of 6. The signups are going to be through about 4:15 today. So if you want to add a team, the clipboard will be out on the table until 4:15 right outside my office door. You need to decide on groups of 3. So you're going to go out on the course in groups of 3. So decide how you want to do that. A couple last things. Where to line up. So for the Parade of Champions, 6th grade, you're going to line up in the small gym, 7th grade in the fitness center, and 8th grade in the Respect Hallway by Miss Knips's room. That's where you're going to line up for the Parade of Champions, and we'll introduce you and have fun and make it a big deal. 6th grade, you're going to kick off the Iron Viking at 3 p.m., 7th grade at 3:45, and 8th grade at 4:30. Good luck, Vikings. Have a good day.
Good afternoon, Lesher. I'm getting really excited. I'm excited to be here on KLIB, but I'm getting even more excited because tomorrow is the Nordic Fest. It's one of my favorite days of the year. I'm really looking forward to watching the Iron Viking competition, but I'm even more excited to see teachers get wet sponges thrown at them. They're gonna have tennis rackets and bat them, and I'm wondering what teachers can get them back at the students and what teachers are gonna get hit with a wet sponge. So I'm really excited. There's a donut dangle competition, and there's a lot of cool inflatables and pizza, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I hope I see you guys there tomorrow from 3 to 6 p.m. Don't forget to bring your drawing ticket, and you can win things like Beats headphones and a wireless speaker and an Amazon Kindle. So those are pretty exciting prizes. I also want to remind you guys that next week is the end of the quarter, next Thursday. You don't have school on Friday. So as we finish up this quarter, I'm going to encourage you guys to finish up strong. Get your work in on time. Do what you need to do to be a successful student. And part of that goes into we have student-led conferences and then after the quarter ends, and you want your parents to see your best work. That means putting time on task, making it the best it can be, your best writing, your best math, your best social studies. You want to reflect really what you know and can do so your parents and our guardians, grandparents can see what a good job you're doing here at school. It's really important to finish the semester strong or finish the quarter strong so that you can have a successful start to the next quarter and finish the semester strong in December. If you guys need support or have problems or want a more additional math or reading support, come see me and I will get you set up in a support ELO to make sure that you're getting the additional math and reading time you need if you want that to be a successful student. Which also reminds me that ELOs will be switching when you come back at quarter, so check your schedule online on Monday when you come back for quarter for your new ELO class. If you have any questions about that, you can see Mr. Moore or me. So finish your quarter strong, be successful in all that you do, and come out tomorrow for the Nordic Fest. Go Vikings!